Excuse me. Alright guys, I'm back. The last video I sort of gave up out of frustration. I guess you can call it a rage quit. But I think now I understand a little more how to defeat this boss. I have to aim for his heart using an ability I have. This thing right here. I also found that you can get him to follow you into this tunnel, and sometimes, you know, damaging him with the grenades can be a little easier when he's inside this tunnel. But yeah, after a while he'll turn around and go to get some health. Trying to save my good ammo. After a while, he'll turn around and to go get some power or whatever. And when he does that, he sort of grows. And the bigger he gets, the easier his heart is to target. But you don't want to let him grow too much, because after a while he'll grow to the point where he'll just, you know, escape out of this area. I want to use it right here, but I guess I could try. Shoot, I have the wrong weapon equipped. I'll let him grow some. Me, I like to get him to the point where where he can't fit through that opening anymore. And then once that happens, then you can go ahead and just stand right there and shoot at him. See, right now he can't fit through the door. So I go in here, I just aim right at his heart. Excuse me. So I'm going to aim right at his heart. Okay, while he's doing that, I want to collect my ammunition.
Look at the bitch.
Oh man, it's hard. Oh boy. Yeah, I think because I have the music turned off, uh, there's no voice acting during cutscenes or during that cutscene. But it looks like she didn't have much to say anyway. But yeah, not the easiest boss battle in the world, but not the hardest either. Uh, uh, the first part of this boss battle, where I had to kill, I think his name was Wolf. Um, at the end, when I cleared the first part of the boss battle, when I killed, the Wolf or Wolf, whatever his name is, when I killed him, it switched to a cutscene, and then my my capture card stopped working. So you won't be able to see all of that cutscene if you even care. And yeah, that's the only thing about this capture card. That and a few other things, where it's like excuse me, the resolution of the video, or whatever you call it. When you're playing, like when you're playing a game like this one or any game, and there's a cutscene. If the cutscene is different, if it doesn't use the graphics or whatever that regular gameplay uses, I think the word's resolution. If it switches from different graphics, that are used during gameplay, then my capture card just stops working. There's not just anything wrong with it. I think that maybe it can't handle that kind of transition or whatever. Especially when I played there was a Terminator game I played, or that I let's played, and they used scenes from the movie during their cutscenes. So when I would play the game and I reach a certain point, and there's cartoon video game graphics or whatever. When I reach a certain point, they switch over to actual movie footage, and then my capture card's like, oh wait, what's going on here? I can't do all this, so it stops working. So that's what happened there. The cutscene was of a different resolution or quality, whatever, as the actual gameplay graphics. So it stopped working. Maybe if I don't know, because the PS2, or at least my PS2 and original Xbox, the stuff I record with, they can't really do HD. So I'm guessing if I were playing, if I were let's playing on a 360 or PS3 or something like that, and I was using an HD cord rather than component cables, then maybe something would happen. Maybe something different would happen. Or maybe I could still do that right there. Maybe it would continue recording. Sorry.
The liar's finished. You've earned rest, Rain, but a new evil grows more powerful even now. Brimstone Society has found your father. He must be stopped.
Okay. So like even now, like if I were to just hit reset and go back to like the PlayStation dashboard, my capture card would start working. But anyways, bloodrayne. I can't believe I was actually about to throw this game away. This in part 2, because I bought them and I played them for a few seconds just to make sure they worked. Then I sat them on a shelf for a few years, and yeah. My theme this for this particular stack of or list of let's plays that I'm doing is, I guess, vampire or whatever. I'm trying to theme my let's plays again. But the gameplay was really good. I really like the gameplay. I love vertical, or at least third person, or any game really that uses excuse me, any type of shooter, first or third person, that allows you to use vertical movement. Like I really love that right there, because there's so many third-person shooters, so many of them, where you can't even jump. I'm guessing that's like, a weakness or whatever of, the sixth generation third-person shooters. Like, there's so many third-person shooters where you can't even jump, and even if you can jump, it's just to get from, across the gap or something like that. I like. I don't know why that is. But this game right here, you can jump, you can climb on stuff, and you can actually use the height, advantage or whatever, or you can use the terrain to your advantage. But I think almost however many third-person shooters there are for the sixth generation, I have most of them. A lot of them you can't even really jump, and if you can jump, it's not really used for anything. It's just used to like dodge or whatever. So I really like that about this game. I really like the fact that I can, just jump around, jump on top of stuff, climb, jump on top of houses and shoot enemies, jump on, just jump places. Sometimes I figure, well, I mean, if it's third person and you can't jump, then what's the point? I mean, yeah, third person you can kind of peek around corners without actually going around the corner. That's the glory and or whatever of third person shooters. But I don't know. I love vertical shooters ever since I first played them. And believe it or not, I actually the first time I ever played a vertical shooter was on the original on the Xbox 360, and that was Dark. It was either Dark Void or Damnation. And since then, I was like, man, why aren't more third-person shooters like this, where you can just climb stuff, or just, But anyways, what else? The melee was fun. Feeding was sort of sucks because, you have your little whip. I call it the scorpion whip, where you can drag enemies towards you. But that's the same button you use to feed. So a lot of times when I'm trying to feed on an enemy from behind, she'll throw the whip or whatever, and I'm like, no, don't do that right there. And a lot of times when I'm trying to feed on an enemy that's directly in front of me, she'll sometimes target a different enemy that's further away. I didn't like that too much. But aside from that, I'd say the game was really good, really good. Like I really like the gameplay. The bosses were reasonably, pretty reasonable in terms of difficulty, in my opinion. Some of them were, maybe one was a little ridiculous, but for the most part, the bosses were pretty, reasonable. The difficulty was pretty reasonable. The melee, again with the melee was kind of random. It's like you never know what you're going to do, because she's always flipping and twisting and all this other stuff. But it was effective. I like having melee on shoulder buttons. I like doing stuff with the shoulder buttons. A lot of people don't like that right there, or some people don't like that. But I don't mind melee being on the shoulder buttons. I'm actually kind of comfortable with that. And everything else I don't really care about. Everything else is just there. The shooting is good. The music, I don't like how the music turns itself on and off whenever it wants to. But that's also kind of funny because it's interesting to notice, or try and notice how many games from the sixth generation does that, especially games that I'm trying to let's play. Excuse me. Because Commandos, when I did my let's play of Commandos, I would turn the music off, and every now and then the music would turn itself back on. And unlike this game in Commandos, a lot of times when the music turns itself back on, you go to music, turn it on, then turn it back off. A lot of times it will keep playing even after you've adjusted it, the music, then turn it back off. It will sort of just stop whenever it wanted to stop. Here, at least when the music turns on, you can just go back, go to music, you know, turn it on and then turn it back off. But I guess that's all I have to say. I think that's it. I really like the gameplay. I won't. I don't want to say that I liked some of the boss battles, but they were bearable. And what's today? Today is Saturday, December 1st, 2018, 1:48 p.m. I'm going to label these videos, put them away somewhere for a while, and then after that I'm going to I'll probably start on bloodrayne 2 either today or later on today. And I've had excuse me, I'm really glad to be able to complete a Let's Play because I've had a lot of interruptions, a lot of unexpected interruptions. And yeah, before I actually came back to finish this Let's Play, my last recording was back in August, and I just ran into a lot of unexpected interruptions and roadblocks. So from August to November, I haven't been doing any recording. So I hope to get back into a pretty decent rhythm and complete some of these games that I have here. So next on my list will be my next Let's Play attempt will be bloodrayne 2. I've already completed this bloodrayne, as you guys just saw, as well as Blade for the PlayStation 2. So until next time, this is Inquisitor Eyes on Overlip saying be safe, take care, and I will see you in my next Let's Play.